The single best thing I've ever done for my health and for my fitness is this one thing, and it's staying away from alcohol, right? I stopped drinking years ago. I was never really an alcoholic, at least not in the traditional sense of the word, but I used to drink. I used to go out with my boys. I used to get drunk. I used to drink, pretty regularly. I didn't realize how much of a drain on my energy and how much of a drag on my life alcohol was until I stopped drinking for at least a year. Because a lot of people stop drinking for a couple of months. Like they'll give it up for a couple of months and then they'll go back. But it's not the same when you do it for 3 months versus when you do it for a year or more. After a year, you really feel the difference. It wasn't until I stopped for a year and then I went to a New Year's Eve party and I had a couple of drinks, just a couple, and that was enough to fucking trash me. Like, not saying I was mad drunk, I wasn't, but I felt like shit for the next week. A lot of people think that your hangover lasts one day. Nah, bro. Even when you're young, your hangover lasts for like a week or more. You're not as strong, you're not as sharp mentally. You're just a weaker version of yourself. One drink is enough to set you back for at least a couple of days, but in my experience, it was a week or more. That was enough for me to stop drinking for good. I told myself, bro, there's not enough days on this earth that we have for me to be putting any poison in my body that's gonna set me back for a week. And I'm constantly in the gym, I'm constantly working out, doing jujitsu, running around with my kid. The last thing I need is to make myself weaker, because when the man is weak, everybody around him is weak. I always say this, but it trickles down from you. So you owe it to yourself and to those around you to take care of yourself. So I'm not saying abstain from alcohol completely. That's what I did. I haven't touched a sip of alcohol in like 3 years. And before that, the 2 years prior to that, I drank a handful of times. But these past 3 years, not a sip of alcohol touched my lips. And I don't miss it at all. I feel so much better. I feel younger. And I would never go back to drinking again. It really does nothing for you. But try it out. Try it out for at least 6 months, right? Try to abstain from alcohol from 6 months to a year. And then tell me you don't see a huge difference. Done.